Is Chipotle beefing with TikTok? A series of videos on the social media platform are encouraging people to protest what they say are the restaurant chain's skimpy portion sizes by walking out without paying and filming workers. A group of young customers are saying they are not getting enough food in their orders. Food critic Keith Lee posted this to TikTok.
I don't know if it's the quality, I don't know if it's like the seasonings, the time, I don't know what it is, but this is not an amount of chicken it is. This was like $12, $13. I only get one, two, I think I can see like 4 pieces of chicken visually. Here's a good piece right here.
I have a hard time watching people eat Chipotle. I don't know why. Here's footage from another customer.
White rice? Black beans. Chicken. Nah, man, nah.
That was not a good enough portion size. Here's another video.
You guys are really cutting back on the portions.
Yeah, well, the portion's about like a spoon for each.
You're all good. Salsa verde, green. Thank you.
Yeah, I was just
Yep. That is it. Yep. Those are easily the smallest portions I've ever gotten from Chipotle.
While the claims appear to be anecdotal, Chipotle's Chief of Corporate Affairs and Food Safety, Lori Shallow, said in a statement, "There have been no changes in our portion sizes, and we have reinforced proper portioning with our employees." Yeah, I was seeing actually a lot of discussion about this. People doing recording the Chipotle employees while they're doing the portions, because they think if you're recording them, they're more likely to give you more, the bigger portion sizes. I saw some discourse about that. That seems a little, I mean, it's not the workers' fault, so I wouldn't, it seems very antagonistic to me. I wouldn't dream of like recording someone in a restaurant line. Although that last video we did see, that was not enough.
Yeah, it's good that their faces aren't in those videos. Those videos, okay, you're showing that it's happening at Chipotle. You're not blaming the worker for it. I saw a very funny part of this discourse that was like, you have to wear a body cam so that they fully fill your bowl of slop in America today.
It does look like
We're a big joke to the rest of the world, but no, it's the portion sizes are obviously smaller than they used to be. If you went to Chipotle, I don't know, 5 years ago, even 2 years ago.
5 years ago when Donald Trump was president.
The Chipotle bowls were full.
Yep.
I don't know if he would have a coherent point to make about that, given that he was given commentary on electric vehicles recently and said, what if you're in a boat and it sinks, and then think about the battery, and what if there's a shark coming? So who knows where it would go.
Who said that?
That was Donald Trump in Las Vegas. Very interesting cautioning around electric vehicles.
The boat sinks.
The boat sinks. Now you've got a big old battery in that thing, and what if there's a shark coming?
The shark is coming.
Devastating scenario.
To save you?
Entirely made up. So yeah, this Chipotle thing, I mean, shrinkflation is obviously a huge problem. You're paying $11.60, which is more than 2 years ago for a bowl where you're getting less food in it. That's bad. I think recording it, posting to social media, TikTok's a useful way for consumers to make their, grievances known to corporations. I think that's a very good thing about TikTok, and another reason Congress would like to ban it.
So I used to eat Chipotle periodically. It was never my favorite lunch destination, and I always felt kind of sick after I ate it. I don't like spice, so I don't put any of the things on top of it, really. Just the plain chicken, cheese, rice. The guacamole's fine. I don't want the salsa. But I had a
spicy?
Yeah, I'm a simple plain man, plain foods. I had a friend. Have this friend is still alive despite this happening to him, posted on Facebook once a picture of a Chipotle meal he got that it had a bug in it, and it was real bad. And
he lived to tell the story?
I can't ever eat there again because of that. I just, the image was so bad. I don't want to speak more of it. I was starting to feel ill just watching Chipotle being served from having seen that image. So that was the end of my Chipotle journey.
We all have to eat bugs, Robbie. It's a part of the
Oh,
Green New Deal.
Bill Gates is going to come force us to. The
for
New
protein.
World Order, the
Better than beef.
World Economic
Yeah.
Foundation, you will eat the bugs. I think you have to live in a house with the bugs. All of that kind of stuff happening.
Devastating future for our country. I was listening to BBC this morning. There's a lot going on in Europe, obviously, right now, and there was this conversation around the Green New Deal, and this one woman said, well, this is an example of environmental policies, like green policies, the Inflation Reduction Act. It's very popular. And then the host laughed at her and ushered her off the segment. So I don't want to spread misinformation about what's going on with the Green New Deal and what policies qualify as good environmental policies. No one's pushing anyone to eat bugs. We're just trying to make it so that the planet doesn't burn up and is inhabitable. That's what these policies are for.
Is no one pushing us to eat bugs? Because I
There's
see
no
a
federal
lot
legislation
of
regarding eating
No one is
bugs,
making us
Robbie.
do it, but there's a lot of you see these headlines all the time because they go viral on social media from media outlets saying, you know what would be a great meal or a great replacement meal? Bugs. So it's being culturally suggested
They're just
to us.
putting it in our Chipotle meals, hoping.
Yeah, I didn't consent to
we'll
that.
get a
I didn't
taste
consent to
for
see
it.
that picture, I'll say that.
But I think Keith Lee, it's funny that his criticism is not enough spice. Your criticism is too much
Too much
spice.
always.
You can't win everyone. But I think just making the portion sizes smaller of something that you go, you're committed, you're in the line. I think walking out when you're used to getting a full bowl is fine. The workers are not hurt by you walking out. Yeah, it's an awkward situation. But I think at some point, the free market has to make their preferences known on the demand side, and this is an effective way of doing it.
Honestly, the burritos were a little too big previously, so maybe this is an improvement. Like you can't eat the whole thing. If you eat the whole thing, you'll feel sick to your stomach. For lunch, maybe it's a dinner thing. It's different. But I do eat a lot of. I like tortilla shells, and I eat a lot of my sandwich type things, not in bread, but in tortilla shells. I put 2 eggs in there, some Mexican cheese, and really that's good enough. And then mild salsa. This is important. Mild, not medium. God forbid hot, but mild. A little bit of that is fine.
Oh, I want Robbie. We need to do a segment like Hot Ones style, where we're just eating increasingly spicy
that?
things. It's when they eat the spicy chicken wings, and every chicken wing
yeah,
gets
yeah,
more
yeah.
spicy.
Yeah,
and then
would
you
not.
talk about politics, whatever the news of the day is, while we're doing this. I think the viewers would like that.
This is what we're going to do when we move to Vegas
Yes.
to take advantage of the Trump tax breaks that are going to be affecting the
Yeah,
workers there.
you'll build up a resistance, and you'll be stronger for it, and to eat spicy food.
Sounds good to me. Well, that does it for us for today. Thank you so much, Jessica, for being part of the show, and we look forward to having you back tomorrow as well.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss any content. And for those of you who like to listen while you're on the go, we're now available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Thanks for tuning in. See you
Bye,
tomorrow.
y'all.